We want to show you guys exercises that will help with your posture using the stability ball. Often enough, we forget about strengthening the lower back, or excuse me, the posterior side of our body, because we're always working in front, that we forget about those. So this exercises right here will help you with your posture. So what we got here is we got a stability ball, Swiss ball, yoga ball, whatever you want to call it. Some people use it for sitting, exercises, so forth and so on. We want to use it to help strengthen your posterior chain, which will help your posture, okay? So first and foremost, those are probably like a 55 centimeter size ball. That's usually universal for everybody. Depending on your size, your height, you gotta wanna make sure you get a ball that's a good size for you, so that when you sit on it, you get like a nice little right angle in the hips and the legs. What we got Dr. Joe doing here is he's gonna take the ball first. He's gonna simply lay on top where his belly is right on top of the ball, and he has his hands on the floor to help stabilize the body. Now, just physics-wise, if you have your feet and your hands narrow, it's a little bit more unstable. And when that happens, you're already working your posterior and your whole chain right off the get-go. If it's too unstable, spread your feet out, spread your hands out and your arms. You'll be able to stabilize the ball a little bit better, okay? From here, it's simple. Go neutral. Basically, feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. His arms are going to be about shoulder width. And all we want to do first is have Dr. Joe stay in this position and slowly just push away. He's pushing his upper body away from the ball, and it's contracting the posterior side of his body already, okay?
Lock your knees.
Lock your knees out. Lock your elbows out, and you're gonna feel like you're kind of pushing your arms away, almost away from your socket, of your shoulder socket, right? And then spreading his shoulder blades out like so, okay? His head is pulled back a bit, so now you got all this part of your neck and your upper cervical area contracting as well, working all the way down even to the back of his heels. Okay, so that's one exercise you could do. And from here, always do the belly breathing, right? Inhale through the belly, and exhale. Nice and easy. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Perfect. From there, how do you progress? You could have a little bit more of a flexion, so he's gonna kind of round off his body, like he's almost like he's taking his body and contouring to the ball, and then he's gonna exhale and extend as far away again as possible from the floor and the ball. Inhale as he comes in, and exhale as he comes up, just like so. Cool. Now, some of you guys may actually be really, really flexible or have a better range of motion. So the next thing that you can do is, Dr. Joe, what you can do is you put your hand on the ball now, and now he could extend further even more. His lower back will curve a little bit further, and that's fine. And just make sure you're getting good movement from the whole thoracic region and the lumbar area, not just the lumbar, but also the upper part of your back, okay? Same thing, he's exhaling as it comes up, inhaling as it comes down, up and down, there you go. Pull the head and neck back as well. And he's gonna feel the stability side of his legs on this exercise as he's doing it. Mm-hmm. Cool, now, he's moving the upper part of his back. Now we're gonna move the lower part of your body, okay? Because this is also gonna work that lower back postural area. And what he's doing here is he's gonna go one leg at a time, extending the hips, okay, as far as you can, stabilizing the trunk again, and extending, contracting the glutes, hamstrings, part of the lower leg as he comes up. He does one leg, and then he could switch to the other leg, stabilizing the upper body with his arms, okay? And again, transferring load all the way across his posterior chain. He can do both legs at the same time as well. This one's a little bit tougher, okay? But this is really good, especially now you're also working the core area for stabilization because the ball gets unstable, okay? And that will help strengthen that whole posterior side. Perfect. And the last variation of strengthening your posterior side for your posture, go back to that prone position on the ball, and now we're going to create a little bit more instability with the body by going from 4-point stance to 3, by lifting one arm at a time, almost like a Superman or like you're swimming, okay? You're extending and flexing your arm and shoulder, okay? And creating a little bit of instability and firing some of that posterior muscles. And this is a little bit more reminiscence of how we move on a day-to-day basis, right? We're not moving our arms necessarily all at one time. It could be one at a time. And then you could add, as you see what Dr. Joe did, is what he did is he added the opposite leg as he lifted up. Okay, just like when we were doing walking patterns, the opposite arm and leg moved together. Okay, and this is working again that posterior side. And if he wants, he could do all 4 limbs if he wanted to. Hey! If you don't have one of these balls, go get one. It's a very great tool, a wonderful tool to help you guys out in creating better posture, better stability of your body. There'll be a link on our page here on where you can get these balls. You can get them in a lot of different places. Well, $25, something like that.
Yeah.
But try these out. Help you strengthen your posture. You can do these exercises on a daily if you'd like, all right? Or a couple times
bring it to the office.
Yeah, a couple times a day. Bring it to your office, bring it to your, wherever you're maybe watching TV or
Bring
you're
it to
working
your restaurant,
all day. Right.
Bring it to your restaurant, anywhere you guys want to eat.
Exactly.